Welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network. This is Slider, and before we get started, I'd like to inform you all that opposed to mindlessly running around and burning up excessive time, I'm taking a quick peek prior to recording these sessions at a walkthrough. Now, by no means am I following it to a T. I'm just taking a quick glance at it to know where to go from point A to point B in succession to progress the game, again without wasting an excessive amount of time mindlessly wandering around with no purpose. So with that said, we're going to jack into this car really quick. I do believe there's something in here that I need. And normally when you jack into items like this, what you're going to get is just a big, large, empty area with perhaps a couple programs to talk to, and usually some kind of mystery data. And we got a couple new enemies here. Neither one of these I've ever seen before. Let's see. Well, we're going to take out that guy in the back with a quake. Also, I should mention, off screen I did a little rearranging of some battle chips. What's going on here? What is that thing? Okay. So I really removed a lot of my weaker chips. For example, all the mini bombs are gone. All replaced by quakes. There's several changes that I've made. I just went through and cleaned out chips, replaced them with newer ones. That way I have a better selection for combat. I'm the brake program. I make the car stop. Over there is the accelerator program. Without him, this car wouldn't move. Well, that's so interesting. Truly it is. Now usually, there it is. There's a mystery data and all these electronic devices. And this one just happens to be another HP increase. So, that is important. And that's all we need from here, so moving along. Now if you remember in the last episode, we got an email from Dad saying to take the Metroline to at the science labs or something. Our dad must be a scientist or something like that. It said Sci Labs, I think. So we're gonna head down to the Metroline, which I believe. Oh, almost got hit. I guess walking in the middle of the street may not be the brightest thing. I believe this is the Metroline. So let's see what we got in here. Did you hear about the landslide? Well, actually, no, I didn't. A landslide? And on opening day. Because of that, you can't buy tickets yet. Or did you want something else? Well, I mean, if you got something else to offer. What caused it? I don't really. What caused it, I guess? The whole train system is run by computer. When there's an accident, the safety program should stop the trains, but the program was hit with the virus. It doesn't look like anyone broke into the control room, so we think that someone got in through the net. You want to hear that again? No. Want me to check things out on the net? Yeah. So it looks like a virus has blocked the train's path, so we can't actually use the Metroline currently. So we're gonna have to deal with that. This is the AC/DC Metroline station. Why do I look so glum on opening day, you ask? Looks like there was a landslide and we can't run.
What do they mean? They don't know when the trains will run?
It's pretty self-explanatory. Please place used magazine and papers in this box. Used paper is collected and recycled. It's a nice touch. Okay, so we can't do anything further here. Mega Man did say he offered to go on the net and check things out. So the only place I know to really plug into the net is our house. So we're gonna go back there. up into our room. We're gonna jack into our PC here and see if Mega Man can't get an idea of what is blocking the path. Now, here's where a walkthrough does in fact come in handy. Opposed to just running around here, hoping to get an answer. I've at least got a general idea of which way I want to go. So, we're not going to mess around here. Cannon is dead. Now, see, I had a busting level 9 there. I took the guy out in less than 2 seconds, took no damage, killed him with 1 chip, and I didn't get a busting level 10. Now, if anybody out there knows exactly what is required for a busting level 10, that'd be cool information. This is not where we need to go. Alright. I have a general idea of where we're going here. And I don't have time for these guys. They shall perish quickly and effectively. Oh, there's a busting level 7. I just don't understand how I could have done that better. So, I don't know. Now here's that merchant. We've got everything we need from him. Unless he's got new stuff. Oh, figures. Alright. Let's add some chips. I'd like to take these guys both out in the same turn if I can. I'm sure we'll get something the next round here. And we got a couple shockwaves. Why not? I suppose the delete time probably has a lot to do with that busting level. Anyways, we're gonna check and see if this guy has anything new. Nope. Unless... Okay, the question is can I buy chips that I already have? Double chips. For example, can I buy another hammer? I bet I can. Let's see. Let's try the recover. No. Do I have another recover? 50. I do. So you can buy chips. Okay. You can keep buying chips from that guy, which is extremely cool. We're gonna keep it like that for right now. As you can see, I cleaned out a lot of the weaker chips and just organized it a little bit more. The next ones we're gonna be replacing are the cannon chips. We need to get rid of them. They only do 40 hit points of damage. Everything else is probably 50 and over. We got 90, 80. Dash chips, as much as I like them, they'll have to go eventually. I did add another steel chip here, so the opportunity to get the steel battle chip is increased a little bit. We're going to replace this recover 10 with a battle chip that we're going to get pretty soon here. Maybe in this episode I might be able to squeeze it in. We're going to get a new recover chip. And this is all the junk that I think I'll be able to sell or at least trade once we use the Metroline and get into town. So there's a quick rundown of my current battle chip situation, and we're going to move this way. And let's see. You know, it's funny, you have all these chips, and they all are different types, you know, they all have different codes, you know, H, D, L, B. You think you'd get some that are the same. Okay, ready to use dash. See if I can get this bird to line up here. Move down. And because I was impatient, I got hit by the cannon and lost my chip. Figures. Alright, let's do this again. Not exactly how I had planned it, but bird moved up instead of down. It's okay. Here, little birdie, 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 come close. Come on. I've had just about enough of you. Alright, I think it's this way. This is Dex's access point. And I think that's what we're gonna need here. Yep, it says Dex's PC. Get out, this means you. You don't have access rights. Looks like we'll have to get permission from Dex before we can go through. Alright, now if I understand things correctly, this is where we're gonna jack out. Whoops. And we should get an email. I think. Okay, in any case, I'm gonna go down to Dex's house, see if he's here. Yes, he is. You want access to my links? No way, dude. But maybe I will for a Recover 50L chip. Gutsman saw one in a Jackinport at Mail's house. Forgot the address of where it is, though. Yeah, and that's exactly why I kept an extra Recover 50 chip here. Little things like this that I just glance at the walkthrough to avoid wasting my time and your time. So, maybe I will for Recover 50L chip. Yeah, I got one. Come on, man. So, let's see here. He's supposed to send me an email or something, I thought. I gotta sell that to him. I gotta give that to him. Come on, man. I'm just gonna jack into your computer, fool. Take your shit, man. What's in here? No, this is not where the walkthrough said to go, but for some reason, I'm supposed to receive some kind of email from Dex, which is like a challenge. Wow, that seriously missed. Fail. Anyways, he's supposed to send me some kind of email, which is a challenge to fight his Gutsman again. This is gonna miss. Come on, give me something simple here. Wow. This is my strategic flaw. I have no patience. I've got to learn to be a little bit more patient and wait for the enemies to move into the spaces where my chips will be effective. Well, never mind. I just got his @Dex. That's going to allow us to get through at the access point. My understanding was that he was going to trade that to me, but I guess not. I also thought we had to fight Gutsman again. Alright, well. Let's see. I'll go and talk to him again, see if I can in fact give that to him and fight Gutsman. Maybe I misunderstood the walkthrough and that's gonna come a little bit later. Let's get out of here for now. I got your access, man. Oh, there's a GameCube on the floor right here. That's cool. Can you jack into the GameCube? You can. Sweet. Let's check this out.
I'm the control program for this game machine. Games keep getting better and better. Sure keeps me busy.
So, what does the GameCube have to give us? Cross gun. which I don't like those cross-gun chips, so I'm not gonna equip it. Well, that's all we get. Yep. Now let's see how quick I can do this. Busting level 10, busting level 10. 9. Come on, 1.1 seconds. When playing games, be sure to turn on the lights and don't sit too close to the TV. When playing for a long time, be sure to rest every hour. Wow, that's very courteous information. Thank you. Dude, take this recover chip, dude. Come on. Yeah, never mind then. I'll go use your access point chip myself. Well, let's check the mail really quick. Nope. Well, we're gonna go back in and use that access point chip then that we just got. Again, this is not the way I understood to do it, but I know I've got the access point chip, so this is gonna do something for progression. I've got this place pretty well memorized now. Let's use this high cannon. Take care of you. And I'm going to use your power against you. Back to that access point and see what happens here. There's no really offensive chips here besides the swords, and we can't get close enough to use those, so let's add some chips. Simply moving around just before the crosshairs get to you is usually all you need to do to avoid these reticles. And what do we got? We only need to knock out about 20 hit points, so I guess I'll use the dash. Take out one of them. Oh my gosh. God, that sucks when that happens. And you know what, it times it just right. I'm just going to finish him off with the Buster. But if you happen to try to use a chip right at the same time that you get hit, you lose the chip. And it happens a lot more than you would expect. I don't remember this being here. I'll take that money. Alright, foo. Come get some. Sword. And another dash chip. Those are cool, but I got quite enough of them already. And they only take 50 hit points. We need to start looking at things that take, 50 or more. And once again, I will use your shockwave power against you, my Met friend. And I'm glad you're dead. It connects to the terminal. Okay. Alright, so we're in his computer, which was where we just came from? I don't know. I'm gonna be pissed if I don't get that email and we have a problem with progression here. Now, it doesn't look like the red Mets have much of a difference, except they have 20 more hit points. Doing the same attack. The attack probably does a little bit more damage. So they're the same as yellow Mets, just slightly improved. Okay. This is definitely Dex's computer where we just were. We're going to use a couple cannons here. Make short work of these guys. Oh, looks like that red Met hides out too. That's kind of cool. Come get some food. Sonic Wave. Alright, now that is a new chip. So let's take a peek. Sonic Wave does 80 as opposed to the Shock Wave that does 60, so of course we're going to replace one of the Shock Waves. Excellent. And I can't get out of here. Got 3 this time. Let's add some chips for the hell of it. Got a couple dashes here. Let's go ahead and use them. Ouch. Okay. Apparently we can't go in here, so we gotta go out the way we came. So this... I'm not sure if this is the same. It's gotta be Dex's computer, the one that I was just in. I'm starting to get a little bit pissed at these Mets. They're getting old. Oh, you moved right at the right time. You're lucky, buddy. You're lucky. But you got nowhere to go this time. Oh my god, did that happen again? They use their attacks a lot more often than the yellow Mets do, too. Here's that double steel chips coming into play here. Had about enough of you. Alright. Come on, seriously, these Mets. Okay, we'll use a cannon. Get rid of the red one first. And I missed. And we'll use this dash chip. Oh, the AI in this game is starting to impress me, little by little. I'm lucky it didn't render my chip ineffective there. And we got another Sonic chip, so we're going to continue replacing the Shockwave chips. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Worthless chip. And I keep forgetting that instead of actually going all the way to the beginning, you can simply jack out. I keep forgetting that. Alright, Dex. I've got a recovery chip for you. Just take the fucking thing, for real. forgot the address of where it is though. Maybe it will. Gutsman saw one in a jack in port at Mail's house. Do I actually have to go get that one to give to him? Because I've got one already. Where was Mail's house? I think it was right here. I mean, it's kind of stupid if I have to actually go in and get the one that he's talking about. So here we're jacked into the piano. And one of these guys, my favorite. If you stay right here on the front space, what's going to happen is they're going to disappear. You can back up and use the chip. However, I backed up too early and he appeared right in front of me. Come on. Like that. A little bit of timing, but nothing too difficult. So, alright. Swords work great on these guys. When you get close to an enemy like that, you can really unload with the buster. It's almost like a rapid fire when you get one space away from them. Oh. Well, you're dead anyways. Just better be a recover chip, one of these. There's recover 50. Okay, I think I just understood why we had to go get that one, and there's the mail I was expecting. Whoops. My Gutsman is ready to take you on, if you're not chicken. So that's the email I was talking about that we were waiting for. But what I was saying before is I think Dex required a Recover 50 chip L code. And I must not have had an L code one. So that's why he couldn't take the one that I had reserved to put away for him. So, we gotta take care of Gutsman again here. Should be a lot easier this time around. We got some improved chips. Let's steal some spaces and limit his movement right off the bat. It does look like he's got a little bit more HP than before, but from what I can tell, he's not doing any new attacks. Alright. Let's send him a sonic wave at him. Does a decent amount of damage. Come on down here. That'll work. Alright, now we are trapped on the bottom row. We're gonna add some more chips. Let's hope he doesn't come down here and do an attack, otherwise I'll be stuck. Alright, we got some spaces appearing right at the right time. That was nice. You can do whatever you want down there. 3 swords, each for 80 points. That'll pretty much take care of them. After he does his attack, he stays on his space for a couple seconds, leaving him vulnerable to attack. A shockwave will take him out. I got hit there, but that's okay. What's wrong with him? He looks a little pale. Oh! Is he okay? Maybe the shock. Don't tell me you're not going to give me a link again. I can't believe I lost to you. It must be fate. But I always keep my promises. The link is yours. Alright. And we get a Gutsman chip. Cool. You got talent, Lan. So, go make me proud. I guess Dex wasn't so bad after all. Yeah, thanks Dex. We got a Gutsman chip we gotta check out. Shock foe and crack enemy area. Well, it only does 40 hit points of damage, but we definitely need to check it out nonetheless. Let's replace one of these cannons. That'll work. Alright, now we need to go back to the spot that I was at earlier. Hopefully we can navigate through this area without running into too many random encounters. Getting sick of this place yet? I know I am. What do you know? Alright, buddy. I'm gonna use the dash against you. And he hit me there? I guess we just hit each other. No encounters, no encounters, no encounters. Let's get there. Alright, this I can handle. And the Met is definitely going to stay on that back row. In case you didn't notice, Mets don't move forward and backward on their spaces, they just move vertically. So, let's grab a couple cannons just in case I miss them the first time because they're sneaky. It wasn't the case that time though. Alright. Almost there. Hopefully this is the last time we gotta come through here. Oh. Okay, the high cannon and the cannon can't be used together. Let's go ahead and add some chips for the hell of it. Let's see what we get. Oh, little Mets, you're doomed. There's Gutsman. Let's check him out. Why the hell not? Let's check him out. Wow, he damages all the spaces. That's cool. That's cool, man. And it gave me a busting level 9. So it must take into consideration which chips you use too. If you use cool chips or strong chips, you might get a higher busting level. So your overall effectiveness, I guess. We got a couple dashes, so see if we can line up the Met and take out a gun at the same time. There we go. That worked nicely. Can we finally get to where the fuck we're trying to go, please? Right here. Alright, so here's a new area. And again, we're trying to get to the bottom of why the Metroline is not working. If you keep winding up from here, you'll see the Metroline safety program. I just saw some really big guy there. Oh, and if you go down that ramp and take the first turn, you can go to the lower level. Sounds confusing enough. Alright. I'm going to try to make it to the upper level, which is, I think, right here. And we got a new enemy. Cool. Let's unleash Gutsman again. Let's see what this guy does. He's pretty slow. That guy's easy. But we got a new chip, a longsword chip out of it. We're getting all kinds of chips today. Alright. Longsword is kind of like the wide sword, where the wide sword can actually hit enemies vertically. I'm assuming the longsword is going to be able to hit more than one enemies horizontally. So let's replace one of these swords for sure. Alright. And let's do a dash here. Are these in? Oh, I managed to hit them both. That was pretty cool. Ouch. Wow. Okay, even though they're slow, they do a lot of damage. We're gonna have to recover 50 here. It's the first time I've been down low on hit points where it's actually beeping at me. But not a problem, we'll heal up really quick. So those knight guys do a lot of damage. I didn't see exactly how much, but assuming it's gotta be probably around 50 hit points. Wow, he stole some spaces too. Interesting. You know, that's all good, buddy, but you're gonna die now. So he might be slow at moving around, but he's definitely got some interesting attacks.